Hey yo, it's another video, so let's go. Alright, this is gonna be like a part 2 to a video I made a few months back. I came out with the name of that video was Compton has a lot of similarities with Egypt, or Kemet. Kim means the land of the black, or land of the black face. Okay, highly melanated people, so-called black people. So, in that other video, I'm gonna when I put that together, I'm gonna try to what I'm gonna do is put the link to the other video that I had made that was the video about when I was in Compton, walking around and showing you certain similarities that Compton has with Egypt. So just gonna do like a quick summary real quick of it. You know what I'm saying? When you see the video, you're gonna see like hieroglyphics at this bus stop. You're gonna see pylons. You can see certain symbolisms there in Compton that's similar to Egypt, or Kemet, or Kemet. So what else? But as you know, when I was out there, I was seeing at that time, before I shot that video, Slim 400 was killed, by gun violence. He was like in the area of Inglewood and Hawthorne, in that area. So, but the thing is, I was watching. I was watching some of his videos while he was, being interviewed or whatever, when he was talking, not with music behind him. So listening to interviews and listening to certain people talk before they pass, you get to hear or see where their mind was at. But it's one thing I always would notice, even when he wasn't leaving, he'd be like telling you, like if somebody like was a hater or something, he'd be like, bye. We'd be thinking BYE. But when you study certain things, like what I'm into a lot of ancient material, ancient script, because we are the most ancient people in the world, highly melanated people, so-called black people, all around the world, every continent, every country in the world that is highly melanated people that are still there. Some of them been extinguished off that country, or that continent, like you might say in Australia, the Tasmanians, or in Ireland, so. But back to Slim 400. Slim 400 had a video with a song and video with young Dolph. And as in, young Dolph is from Memphis, and there's a Memphis in Egypt, so Memphis, Tennessee. But when I was in Memphis, I seen this in one of the 3 6 Mafia videos, and it reminded me when I was driving past downtown, and I almost kept going. I looked to my left and I saw it, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and stop and get close to it. It was a pyramid, a glass pyramid. It's the Bass Pro Shops pyramids, all glass. And I went to it, and did what I did out there. But 420 just passed. 420 is Adolf Hitler's birthday, so I have a video dealing with that. How we shouldn't be smoking weed on 420. Why would they give us a day for smoking weed? But that's the day of energy, because that's one of our one deity, Horus or Heru, came through the body of Adolf Hitler. From my own studies, I figured this out. But I'm not making this video about that. But it just, when I look at me, I see numbers always come to me. So everything happens for a reason. But also, but I brought up so that whole thing with Dolph and young Dolph and Slim 400. You know, how they had. I had made 2 videos separately about them, and it kind of correlated. It not kind of, but it did. You know, but it just showing us that we are those ancient people, just in new bodies, pretty much. When you do the information and do the numbers and do the knowledge on the shit. All right. So what I like one thing again. What I was bringing up earlier in this video. We're 5-6 minutes in. Okay. All right. So Slim 400, what he would say when he be talking, he'd be like, bye. I'm thinking BYE, talking about bye. So like the more I keep getting into what I'm always into, I came across something. You know, of course I'm gonna show you where I got the information from too. You know, motherfucker, I need to see the reference. Where you get that from? You know, I ain't just print this up. This ain't no this ain't no book offline, just copied or whatever. But I got this from the actual book. So what I'm gonna do is show you. Let me get back a little bit. Hold on now. Move some things around. Let me see something. Let me move this. Okay. All right. Now, okay, get your eyes ready. 639, multiple to 3. All right. Oh, what is this? I see words. Okay. From the gems from the Equinox. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly who's the author and all of that. But right here, so before I go into the book, well, you know what? Let me go into, because this is a compilation of different texts that this author put together. Had certain pieces he had. So he was in a societies that he created, the AA. He was in the Golden Dawn. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the book it came from, and there is a lot of different types of texts in this one book. So it was a compilation from one of his students that put it together. Okay, it's Gems from the Equinox, instructions by Aliester Crowley for his own magical order. Like I said, it was the AA. The Ostrom Argentis, which is the AA, is the Silver Star, the Dog Star, Sirius. Okay, so, all right, and it was selected by Israel Regardie. He did another book of his too also. But we're gonna just stick to this. I don't want to get off task and talk about something else. So you can find what I'm showing you in this book, okay? But all these different texts in this book come from separate books. These are just like instructions, like it was selected, like I said, selected by Israel Regardie, one of his students, and Aliester Crowley was able to get his hands on all these ancient texts from our ancestors. So what I'm gonna show you is what Slim 400 was saying, how the correlation of Compton and Egypt, how they're not so far apart. It's just the only way they're far apart is just by miles and different continents. All right, let's get right to it. Okay, but again, Sa is 61. So this is dealing with like the Kabbalah. All right, so but the Kabbalah is ours too. So we are the original Hebrew. So don't get it twisted. And just because like we have sections of different people. Ooh, a spider. We have different sections of different people in different sects, but all sections. I don't want to say just sex, and people think, oh, sex. He's talking about males and females. No, I'm talking about sections of different groups of people. You know, we really shouldn't have groups. Just like a consortium, we should be looking at everything instead of just one. But let me keep it focused. All right, but again, Sa is 61, which is deity or God. Okay, the naught of Nuit, the nothing, aim to come from nothing is to be deity. That's why, like when rappers, they come from nothing to something. That's why rap it's like those words and how they put them together. It's like their stories from them coming from nothing to something. Okay, so if you're going bye, okay, bye. When you say all right, bye. When Slim 400 would be like bye, bye. And he was telling like it's somebody he don't like or somebody to get up out of his face or I'm gone. But bye means what? To go. Oh, let me fix that. So you know what I'm saying? Bye means to go. I was thinking he was saying BYE, but we do things unknowingly. So we do things unknowingly. So when we do things, it's just our ancient self speaking, but we just thinking, oh, that's just us being us. But that's the deity or the higher guardian self or your higher self pulling through. So I remember one song in that song with him and young Dolph. He said came about the grave. So we came about the grave. You got another chance to do something after you came out of the grave. That's more. He's more of him. His higher self got to pull through. So he was shot a whole bunch of times before the last time of his physical death. So he was able to come. He was able to still live from that. So Ba, B-A, Ba, or like they have a movie called Babadook. Remember, Babadook is like a shadow. And your shadow is what? Your higher self, your higher guardian self. So, Ba means to go. Ba. So, for Hadit. Hadit is the point. The point is the point of the double sword, or the double sword. The Hadit, you have a point in the top of your head or inside or underneath your brain. Which is the pineal gland, and it goes all the way down to the point where your the sacral chakra or your sac, below your nut sac, or for the ladies, underneath, right behind your vagina. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your vagina, your pussy. So pretty much. That's your sword. The sword. Remember how in mythology with the King Arthur mysteries, Excalibur, the sword was inside the stone. The stone is the pineal gland, and it posted. The sword has to be pulled from. King Arthur had to pull the sword from the stone, and so your sword is connected to your stone. But it's so funny, gallstones. We have like gallstones, or when they cut you down there, like as a male, when you have cancer, it's hard for you to take a shit or whatever, and by what the foods you eat and all that. So don't let the doctor cut you. Then you won't have any way to control when you have when you get erect to have sex with your lady. Now you got to take pills for all of that. They usually give certain other people things to other options besides getting cut. When you get cut, you can't control it, and then you look like you can't get up anymore. So when you can't get up, now your one of your main sources of power, or your when you have combat in the bedroom with your lady, you can't get it up, and then the whole energy, or one of our main weapons, or your main weapon is obsolete now. So, well, that's another thing. I just wanted to give a quick one about that, but also wanted to keep going. Hadit means go for Hadit, and F is their son of the sun, who is Ra-Hor-Khuit. So Ra-Hor-Khuit, or Amun-Ra, is Heru, Horus, Heru. So with that, I wanted to wanted to bring that to attention. I was done with that for a while. I was looking at that. This is something I don't want to get into what I'm getting into. I just wanted to bring the facts and not keep talking and make the video go even further than it's supposed to. But ba and means to go. So if he was, we have to think, if we are these deities in a physical body, we just remembering again. And what if he really knew that? You know what I'm saying? What if he was able to find that out while he was still living? But that's what this is for. Sometimes, like, for us to see that we are who we be reading about, and not just looking at it for the historical purpose, but we are magical people. So if you're ever looking for this text, you can find it in the Gems from the Equinox by Aliester Crowley. All right, so it goes to show you, and these names you can find, like dealing with Aliester Crowley. These names, or this word, ba, is synonymous with Hadit. And Hadit you can find all in Kemet, Egypt, or Kim. So, and like I'm gonna remember, I should be able to remember to put the link and show you all the different things I was able to get on camera or film and put into that video. I'm gonna put that in the link in the description. But just wanted to say what up to Slim 400. I seen him in a dream of mine once before. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So but yeah, rise in power to Slim 400. Just we just not knowing everything we be doing, but it's just something natural that comes to us. You know, like Tupac would say, everybody want to be the have-nots. So if you ever go into Compton, you ever drove into there, moved around or whatever inside that area, it's like you would know that have-nots, but they do have. You know what I'm saying? Just because it looks that way, don't mean they don't have. But at the same time, what I'm saying is to come from nothing to something is what we've been able to do while we've been anywhere in the world. We damn near make Thanksgiving dinner out of whatever we have and come up with it. Like I always say, we make we cut up we turn oranges into a whole meal, whatever we can do. Peanut butter bread, what else? Syrup sandwiches. What else? We make a lot of things out of nothing. We've made this world, this country out of nothing. So like it says right here. But again, Psi is 61. Aim, the knot of Nuit, because Nuit is what? The darkness. To the blind, outside when it's dark, if we see black, but she's really blue. You'll find that in the Book of Law. If you ever get your hands on that, by Aliester Crowley too, the Book of Law. But yeah, the knot, that means the nothing of Nuit. So we came from nothing. Only way to go is to turn what you see around you into your heaven. There is no heaven or hell after you die. It's all about what you can turn it into. So you gotta make this what it is while you down here. And so once you able to get it right while you here, that's your heaven. All right, rise. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Rise in power to Slim 400. All right, deity words from a we look at him as a human or just like as a rapper, but as a muse, that was something that it just stood out to me when I was reading that. So you can always pull from certain instances and be able to get an understanding. And once if you hooked up with your ancestors, and your ancestors love you, want to talk to you. But if you hooked up with your ancestors, they'll always show you. If you're not just disregarding, they'll show you. It'll be right in your face. All right? Kill God. God don't love highly melanated people, so-called black people. Niggas. Bye.